versus Jameis Winston and the Baltimore Ravens.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. They'll be led out by their 26-year-old quarterback in his 6th season from Florida State, Jameis Winston.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
He'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Derrick Henry. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Henry. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
On
2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
From the 29, Winston. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They go play action. Winston. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. This one out quickly to Watkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now Winston, he will keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jameis Winston keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 2nd quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Now they set up the screen for Clement. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. Now they go screen. It's complete. There he goes inside the 30. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Drew Sample, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Winston. They set up the screen for Henry. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping... Their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protections. Now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get over to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the game.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting into shreds.
Adult life, never watched a team.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Please.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, just like last week.
Much rather than
Excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? And now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
We want to lose this game. So that's just, man, it's disrespectful to the game of football. It's not
Now they set up the screen.
This
That's
game is so
complete.
respectable. Like, you can see
That's
all
breathing room.
everybody's
And he
pissed
gets
at
it
this
inside
game.
the
And
10 to the 9.
none of us are Eagles fans.
15
You know, like,
more
it's just
there,
like,
and they're on a roll.
that's
It's
just
another
not how
first
football
down.
should be played.
Nice little
Not
nifty
how-
play for him
that's just
there.
wasting
That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that
It's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders.
But yeah, support has been tremendous this season. Love you all. That's it for tonight, and we're out.
See you guys.
Fourth touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Look at this dick, bro.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. On second down now, it's Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Jameis to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And the Ravens first down.
Ingram going to get it on the option.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
That's complete right around the 8. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Dancing to his left. And Winston lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
So before I get into this video,
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
That being said, if this was not a tank job, it was a display of some of the worst coaching I have ever.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Sanders has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Tua. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Domata Peko, the one to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the gun, Winston. And now he's going to use his legs. And Winston lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play. First down.
At the 19-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Bradley Chubb has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, Tua. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Yo.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Richie James on the return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Richie James on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
This is their first place.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Winston, he will keep it. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 26. A big pickup of 38. What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
On second down, Winston again. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. This is Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down. Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
They're on the 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Complete to tight end Kelsey. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Tua on 4th down. And they're going to try to screen. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Tua to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Now they set up the screen for Clement. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Clement. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Clement. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Corey Clement has 6 touchdowns of the season. And the Browns head on to their lead.
To me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
You have to think to yourself at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was definitely...
We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Takes it at the 7. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Going deep for Hopkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line. On the option, it goes to Ingram. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. A free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Going deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Quickly to Kelsey. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. 20.
Oh my God. First Kelsey coughed it up, and then we can't tackle the man. Oh
my God. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. It's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They run out of the gun with Clement. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
What's the second down?
On second down, Washington. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Tua wants to throw it on second down. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players or football players, but it's adopted in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. First down, Winston. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front door, didn't it? They were able to hold it for a short gain when he took off running.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Boswell's kick is good, and that's going to tie things up now at 28. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3. But
my fucking guy. I pressed circle there.
Sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. And I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. A very solid gain of 27. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 2nd down, it's Washington. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Clement. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll run again with Clement. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Clement. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Clement, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns have moved out in front. It's up and good, and a jump back ahead. 35-28. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They
Ravens are
wanted 6,
the
but they
team
got
lost 2 week 1.
They
Lost at Baltimore, and since then they won.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too, and you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in. back to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's
tried switching to Von Miller so I can...
because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 37. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground.
Yeah,
he gets attended to. He'll step aside.
Yeah. That's a smart play. Your defense has played well. You take the penalty. Again, the play is you're relying on your punter to get that ball inside the 10. And you let your defense take over. You hope they get a 3-and-out. You get the ball back in good field position. That is the play. As opposed to the low percentage 4th and 7 or low percentage.
Here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
That was off of pick.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
Smith is clearly not
himself. Man, almost to the 20
Smith takes the snap. He's going to throw to McKissick, and he dropped it. Oh, he picked it! He picked it! Did that ball hit the ground?
They're going to say hit the ground.
A gain of 11 on the
play. In the end, but it doesn't matter. The whistle blew. It's a big hit.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Under pressure.
Randy Gregory.
He'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Randy.
They're still celebrating.
They're celebrating like he picked it off.
He did, but he's down. But it's an interception. It's an interception. Clear as day. Clear as day.
Is he down?
Fully made contact with him.
I guess, but I mean, when he picked the ball up, he hadn't been touched.
I think he's down there. I think we're in the
Well, take it. All right.
Wide open receiver complete.
Let's go. That's Eagle on the 16.
He reaches the 8-yard line.
Jalen Hurts time, man. Where are the wheels at?
3 yards.
The Philadelphia wheels.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. First and 10 at the 16. They're already in the red zone. And as long as they don't turn over, you're guaranteed a very meaningful field goal down. First.
Nothing is guaranteed.
With that first.
Like that fumble.
Third fumble, all of them have red zone.
Quest Watkins is in the game right now. We got requests.
But the team that was on defense,
they get a little bit of there's Kid Blue lining up as the fullback. Shotgun formation here for Jalen Hurts. He's got Scott to his right. He's going to give to Scott. Scott's got a couple lead blockers. Look at this little squirt. Picks up a 7 to the 8.
Right there.
2nd and 2.
Go! Come on!
Hurts, punch it in! Move her sooner! Let's go! 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Where them 7's at?
While the trainers take a look.
Come on, baby! Hit your thumbs up in this chat, by the way. You gotta subscribe to 27 bell. I know one of my mods can drop the link in the end of Facebook. She's selling up too. We do this all the time. Giants won. This was obviously very important. Hopefully, we get to do this again next week for Giants.
2nd and 4 for Hurts. He's going to turn and give to the squirt. Look at the squirt go. Picks up 2.5, maybe 3. It'll be 3rd and short.
3rd about 1 here.
This is where it gets
interesting.
Because if you don't get it and it's more than a half a yard,
Peters got it. But he'll kick the field goal.
Yeah, what does he do this?
He'll kick the field goal tonight because he would never do that any other.
Field goal time. But
I know, that's what I'm saying. He would go for it every time.
Thing to play for, bro.
Manager and coach different.
Look at this. They get the
3rd and 1.
Well, they were going to turn off. We need it, Chris. See, the Eagles get punches in for 7. Remember, they won the number 7
And he's able to get it back here to the 45-yard
They
line.
got to get this off.
Hurts under center, and they will get it off. He's going to turn, he's going to give. It's going to depend on the spot. It is very close.
It is really close.
I think he got it.
Sure.
I think he got it.
Come in again, the John. Chris is in the minutes. I mean, he's got the right foot. He's got the right foot spot. It's a fourth down, spot. First down. They gave him the first down.
I think, okay, he's a guy in the commercials now.
And that's Dr. Garrett.
He's doing okay.
And hold everything here because
they got it at the
Sharp,
5-yard line. We first to go 4 plays to get 5 yards for the
get
Eagles
out.
to take the lead approaching the fourth quarter.
And a busy night for Henry continues.
Come on,
and he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns 28.
Let's go.
They get 5
Hurts out of the gun. He's going to get to the running back and gets Clement. Nowhere to go. He gets a yard. Second and goal.
Jalen, you got to be the guy to run it in here, man.
First and 10, Winston.
Ooh, what a game. What a game it's been.
Chased out left.
Speaking of our pants here, I don't even know who said that right, but you know what I meant. 2:27 to go here in the third quarter. Second and no, you probably didn't. Second and goal at the 4.
You know what you meant on that one?
I don't know if you did. I tried. Hurts coming out in the shotgun formation from the 4. He's got Clement to his right, 3 to the right, rolling, strolling, he's orchestrating something. I don't know what. Throws it in the back of the end zone. Third and goal.
Emmanuel Davis, super chat. Really, we're with this. I go to sleep a happy man. I'm staying up even though I have school tomorrow. My man. I'm staying up even though I got work.
And he stopped immediately there.
I'll tell you what, if the Eagles pull this out, I don't know if they're going to sleep.
With a 3rd and 2.
What's up, man?
The Ravens on 3rd down.
2:07 to go here in the third quarter. 3rd and goal from the 4. And obviously, you kick the field goal if you don't get it here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get it close. You don't get it close. I just wish Hurts would have had like a designed quarterback punt. Hurts
out of the gun, drops back to pass, rolls out to the right, buys time with the legs, throws, and he got it taken.
Yeah, you got to take it free here. So good job by Washington's defense.
They got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And this one through the uprights and good. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that
three-point attempt there. But again, I would have liked to see Jalen Hurts run at some point there. Not
and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Okay, this from NFL Insider. I don't know how reliable he is. I just got added by this guy. He's going to be following. He has 0 yards. Somebody just added. Okay, Hudson Valley, if you're in the stream, you're going to add me. The guy literally had 0 followers.
They're going for this.
They're going for it on 4th and goal at the 4.
5-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
This is stupid.
Every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the
time with the legs, throws, incomplete. They give up the opportunity to tie it.
That's the Peterson.
On the shotgun, it's Winston. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
I don't get it.
Getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's
I don't either.
Down.
I don't get it either.
It's not like Washington has good offense.
Jameis to throw.
I don't understand.
I figured they'd have to go a long distance again. I don't know. Like I said, Peter, that's why the Eagles are working. That really has nothing to do with this game. That's why Peterson
changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside.
They play that all the time. That's nothing they do.
You're going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him, as I see it.
Strange. I mean, he doesn't go for it on 4th down and 7 from the 35. Punt, which is a smart thing to do.
That's over 4.
Like I said, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, okay. 4th and 4 is kind of strange, but. I just like I said, I wish Hurts would have ran. Hurts is too much touchdowns.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
But it's hard to throw across your line.
2nd and 10 from the 22.
Yeah.
Pressure your face.
Steve Cook says, now I know what it feels like. Yeah, I've been calling a lot of Eagles games this year, at least 3 or 4. And every time I call it Doug Peterson, he is cool.
He's really bad.
Yeah.
Even against us, he was bad. He's a bad coach. He makes a lot of stupid decisions. I mean, it showed the Eagles have gone for it most since 2016. I think they were, I forgot what it was. They showed the stat earlier. But they were under 50%. They went for it the most and converted the most, but they were under 50% in conversions, which is 20 in the NFL. Chip Kelly, Brilly, says, welcome. Mark Edelman, Brilly. Both coaches in this game do the same crap. Well, they do call him Riverboat Ron. And Josh, when they go to Super Chat, really, Eagles are trolling us. They trolled us in that.
They'll have it at the 14-yard
there's a silver lining out of it if they are pinned back. But now the defense has to take time.
Even
defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
You got the difference between that and a pass blitz.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think you're letting. I see Andy saying we're letting Washington. I don't think so. That's the way your coach always comes.
He does. That's what I said. That's nothing new for him. He does bonehead and things like that all the time. But when we played you, it was 21-17.
He does that stuff all the time. Smith from his own 4 coming out the gun, minute 54 to go here in the third. And he's going to turn play action, looks, throws, and just like that.
But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
So good job there by Smith to get out of his, his own side.
Yeah, and that's what Bush is going to do. I mean, they have got to throw those quick outs because Smith is getting hammered back there, and he's not 100%. He can't go deep.
On first down, Clemens. He'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a.
Well, I mean, whether you, no matter what, I mean, you got to kick the field.
This is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage.
But he did that the other day. He did that against another team
continue to tick it down.
On Sunday Night Football.
Handoff up the middle to. I don't think that's Gibbs. I think that's the third string. I think he gets 3.
What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
I mean, Peterson did this against Seattle. He did this against somebody. Yeah, that's a really tough throw. Hands in your face.
First down as he's up to the 48.
Nobody's making
Just 4 yards
maybe
on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the
Second
drive.
is Jakes.
2 first downs has them up near midfield now on first and 10.
Brandon, Coach, I've been here before.
They should have
They
ran
had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing.
Or
They
field
haven't
or
gotten it
something.
done.
Right.
Now
Hurts
you're
is
calling all
old.
your blitzes, all your attack
Little quarterback is in a 5
defense. You're
stage.
not worried about playing your
They
normal
bring
position.
back in. They get pressure off the edge, and it sets up the street perfect to Ryan. He is going to get a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the 24.
The first down run got
Well, Chris, this is what you asked. You said just give him a chance in the fourth quarter. Well, they have a chance. You're right there.
Yeah. You're right. I'm not going to get greedy. I said give him a chance, make it a 1-possession game going into the 4th.
Right.
Washington has that pressure. They do. So we'll see if the Eagles, maybe playing loose, take this game. But, yeah, that was a really good job there by Smith on that play to give that screen enough time to develop. They had the pressure right in his face.
They did.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
that's going to take us to the 4th.
15 minutes. Hope the Eagles can get ahead and hold on.
Bring up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now.
We'll see what happens.
He should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. 2 minutes left to play in this
Big
football
Mac.
game here on EA Sports.
Doug Peterson did that in a game that actually did mean something earlier in the year. And I forget if it was Seattle. It was a Sunday night game, and it was 4th and 4, and I think they had a chance to kick the field goal.
After having time to talk it over.
I remember it was tie it or make it a 1-possession game. It was nothing like that. And they went for it on 4th and 4. I'm pretty sure it was if they kick a field goal was a 1-possession game.
Mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there, maybe to pin him back. The Raven offense set the line for this next drive. They had a great
blank the Eagles, blank them to death, blank them straight there.
It just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try.
Why is MetLife Stadium those logos on your field back? Because they're not there.
Continue to see if they can capture that again.
Nobody's there right now.
And maybe get this
There'll be logos next week. No one's there. They're getting it set up for next week.
Yeah, getting ready for Tampa Bay Bucks.
No, I agree with you totally.
Let's go, baby.
If anything, they
Maybe he wants to be Don Peterson. I think he's coming back.
Let's keep moving it. Make him do it again.
Oh, my God.
I'm with you, but you got to root for him tonight. It's a damn shame. Mike Nixon, thank you for the super chat. I mean, really, I don't think the Eagles have kicked a field goal since 2016. When Elliott kicked a 61-yard field goal against the Giants. That's when Elliott kicked. But you got to think he can make 20.
See, Jamie, I disagree. You know, I'm being honest. Jamie says Doug doesn't want us to get in. So I will watch it.
When you talk about a 300-yard passing
get in.
to me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
What Doug does, man, I just think that's the way it goes.
Again, it's Winston.
Hey, I'm Paul. They was super chat. Really, we chilling? Wait till we get pick 11. Lose.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
I guess you're talking
so
about.
They still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
If they don't make it.
Coming from
Maybe
where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need a
Here we go.
miracle. The onside kick.
We're back at it. Start of the fourth quarter, and it'll be a big third down.
Everyone's saying Sudfeld's taking snaps.
Get your offense out there for what you just
I see them.
a miracle last chance.
Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
I freaking hate
these. That number is much more of an anecdotal
I can't stand this.
I don't like it either, but this is our own fault. Jake M, really, he says Dog's going to make some decisions, but he never takes the late game and punts, which he did tonight. Yeah. He was playing it close to the vest until that. And Paul, really, he says, yeah, I was talking about Washington. Thank you for the super chat, guys. I really appreciate it.
Here's Smith out of the gun. He's going to give it. He might have got it. It's going to depend on the spot.
You were saying he didn't get it, but of course you're going to say that.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
First down for Washington.
So time to start going
in the other direction. If you give a field goal, you're going to have an opportunity to take the lead.
And they will take it
here. No.
Well, we screwed ourselves. Be fired up about their options.
Yeah, we screwed ourselves. Now, do they challenge this, man? I don't know what the first down was. Was that
the ball, see if they could pick up something.
Where's he down?
Instead,
they were throwing for a loss.
He's down there. And
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the
I don't know where the stick is, but I think he
got it. Why were they clicking on offense?
Smith coming out, I formation, turns, gives, and here's Barber, short yardage back, and he's barreled over, picks up maybe 3. Second and 7.
Come on, defense. We can rely on our defense.
And carry it with them.
Everyone's saying Sudfeld's coming in. So, well, hopefully Nate Sudfeld can do it. Yeah, there it is. New York Giants on Twitter. You know, never thought I'd say this. But yeah, I still won't say it. Win.
Gotta win.
I did put it on
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
McKissick goes out wide left. Smith out of the gun, takes the snap. Eagles come with 4, and they'll get about 4, or at least 3. That was Terry McLaurin.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
It really is annoying. And they do this to us, too. Again, it's not like this is Philadelphia just giving us up. They do this to us. It is very annoying.
It's annoying. It's like a death by 1,000 paper cuts.
It is.
So it'll be a 3rd and 4 here for Washington. Yeah, McCourn's got 39 yards and 7 catches from the 31. He's gonna motion at McKissick.
You're in a PPR league, he loves that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's Smith out of the gun, takes it, fakes it, throws to McKissick, and he dropped it. 12:47 to go.
Eagles defense is still fired up.
Giants fans, if it is accurate, our playoff hopes rest on the shoulder of Nate Sudfeld.
You mean Nate the Great?
Nate the Great Sudfeld.
Nate the Great.
I'll tell you what.
Oh my God, it's a little pressure, man. The news is dying a little bit.
I'll tell you what. If Sudfeld gets them into the playoffs, we got to sign him in the backup.
AFC Sam, Ingram's part of the team. We screwed ourselves by not winning enough games. Ingram had a lot to do with that, but so do the rest of the team.
And the Eagles go for a fair. They don't go for a fair catch. They field it at the 21. It's a flag, so it's probably coming back. Tackle down at the 29. Oh, a little extracurricular activity there.
It's always a block in the back or a hold, so the Eagles have to keep in their own territory.
And
This is second nature. All is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will. Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 2-3 on the business, whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah, hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that. Cause I ain't like it. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that. Yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that. Cause I ain't like it. Okay. Then I hit that. Okay. Then I hit that.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?